Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Boogered Up podcast.
I'm here.
Everybody, what a week we have had. We got a lot to talk about. God bless, we got a lot to talk about. Ain't that right? Where's your helmet? Why are you looking like that?
I lost my helmet.
Starting off so strong.
Replaced it with freezer tarps.
Replaced it with freezer tarps. That's a decision. I feel like a lot of people that wear helmets already do freezer tarps, like myself.
I've been rocking some Zinni Roonies at work now, dude.
Have you?
Yeah, cool mint.
Oh, the mint. I got a couple of them upstairs.
I like the cool mint. At first, when I put the first one in, I was like, why is it so cold? I was like, it's so cold. And then I got used to it.
Yeah, you didn't like that citrus shit, though.
No, citrus, that can fuck off.
Where that at? I got that.
It's right there.
Oh, is that? Yeah, that's the one I brought down. You know I got to get that thing in me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that citrus.
That's citrus. That's
cool
citrus
mint.
smack.
Cool
Dude,
mint,
what
though.
a fucking week, bro. What a fucking goddamn. First things first. I mean, we got
Yeah.
Deion Sanders. We're going to talk. We got NFL's coming up.
Oh, my God.
I had my first fucking panic attack.
Hey.
I mean, we're all over the place here, okay? I feel like I've, that life. Just life. Just a whole face full
Life
of
do
it.
be life.
I wasn't even on the camera last week. Motherfuckers didn't even see me.
How was it being me?
Honestly, relaxing as shit.
Yeah.
It was nice to be back there and just watch it. And also watch these two buffoons talk. And I'm like, yep.
And you're sitting up higher. You feel like better than everybody a little bit. It's
No,
nice.
it was kind
No.
of cool. I felt like it was in like a nice, nice booth.
Yeah, you feel like you're just like observing
Yeah.
these. The little
I feel like I was
monkeys
the
are
boss. I'm
performing
not
for
gonna
you.
lie.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like boss kind of deal. But
That's why
then
I
I started
guess that's why I
talking.
cock an attitude with you guys sometimes. Because I forget I'm not better than
He thinks he's better than us.
like
This motherfucker, somebody better humble his ass.
I'm phizically talking down to you is what I'm saying because you are
No,
at a
he
lower
really
level.
does. Like when I sat up there and did it, I was like, man, this is kind of crazy. And then talking, like as I was talking,
It's
I
a power dynamic
realized
up here.
your voice is different than mine because I was picking up back there on these hard. I had a decent little echo on it because I was talking loud because there was a time where Cody Ray was trying to smash butt cheeks. Cody Ray was spitting, bro.
I wish he was here to, tell that story again. How about you were about to slide in on some cheekies?
Oh, dude, I was just like, what the fuck?
Tesla?
No, sorry, I got a message from Planned Parenthood, bro. I never signed. I should never
Ooh,
signed up for that.
You should
shit.
get back to them. It's probably important.
Bro,
Is it Planned Parenthood? I got a text thing about. I get like abortion stuff all the time in my messages. It's like, oh, they're taking our rights away, and I'm like,
It's like only one more to fulfill your punch card.
dude.
Could you
Oh my
imagine?
God.
shit's like Circle K rewards, dog.
Third one's free.
This is what the right's fucking scared of.
Dude, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I sign up for that shit for the royalty for sure, dude.
The royalty. Oh.
The royalty, bro. You get that specialty.
Like, is this a BOGO? BOGO?
No, let's get into it because we got a short episode today because we had to run a little late. Some shit was
Hell
happening
yeah.
prior, so we got to get into all the
Oh, yeah.
sauce.
I want to ask you, dummy fucks, a question real quick.
He tried to
because
do a
I'm-
Travis thing right there.
Dummy
he,
fucks.
He wanted to get violent. And he was
I
like,
did.
you
And I was like,
mother
hold-
truckers,
And I was
you
like, hold back.
Scallywaggers.
You guys play Monopoly Go?
A little
on the
bit.
phone?
Yeah.
I used to all the time.
Bro, that shit has me in a fucking...
Bro, I'll download that again and play with you straight up. I'll
that
run
shit
your
has
shit.
me in a fucking
I'll run your shit.
grip
Easy,
right now,
bro.
dude.
You think that
I
shit
couldn't
dude,
get into it.
the lightest
Really?
work I'll ever have in
There's
my
so
life.
many pop-ups. Oh my god, shit be popping up.
Oh my God, about
all the
buying
fucking
rolls?
deals.
Oh my God, Brian rolls? Yeah, I'm like, dude, I don't need to spend money. I'm like, you gonna give me 7 more rolls
Yeah,
in
so
like an hour.
if you have like you're rolling 5 at a time and you get to 4 dice, it lets you know you
Oh.
need more dice. Then you do it once and you're like,
oh
you
yeah,
have 1 die left.
yeah.
and
I'm
you have
like,
to- oh, I
I'm like,
fucking hate
listen, it could be done better. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it can't be, but fuck, that thing's got me in a choke.
Like I'll pay $1 to have them stop
Are
telling me
you
to
talking about
spend
just
money.
straight up Monopoly?
Monopoly Go.
Monopoly Go.
What's Monopoly Go?
It's
Is Monopoly
bullshit.
It's done. It's bullshit. It's just you just roll dice and you take everybody's money and you get a lot of money.
You know the one thing in that game though.
But
that
it's
fucking
it's
had
straight
me.
up Monopoly though, right?
No, it's not. You just
You just roll the
shit.
dice.
I was playing Monopoly like with
Oh.
my friends and shit.
The one thing is those fucking heists. When I get the big goddamn heist, I text that motherfucker, whoever the hell it is. I go, I just stole all your fucking money.
I'd be bankrupting everybody, bro, and I feel like a little demon. I'd be like,
Oh, I screenshot it and I send it to them.
Oh,
I
bro.
want to make sure they know.
bro, your old lady.
Well, you be playing with your friends and shit with it? Is that what
Yeah,
you're doing?
that's all. That's all you do. and you like stole her
Oh,
money and shit.
okay.
Bro, I was on some deviant shit with your old fling, man. I was taking 22 mil, 19 mil,
Good.
31 mil. I was like, bankrupt.
Wait, you be playing that shit with her?
It's
Man,
just
they
Facebook
accuse me
friends.
of draining her accounts.
Right
Fuck.
now? Oh, my
It's
God, bro. God!
Oh, dog.
God!
Keep it off the air, dude. God damn it.
Keep it off the air.
That was
We'll
so
cut that.
funny.
We ain't cutting shit.
No.
We never cut
We
anything.
never cut a fucking thing on this
I've marked
podcast.
so many
heard-
things to be cut, and then
If you heard
they're
last
never
week,
cut.
You think this motherfucker's
Yeah.
cutting it? He left the whole intro in last
Yeah,
week.
we are not doing that today, Nick. We
Because I
don't
was-
leave all the pre-claps audio.
because I was
Bro,
rapping.
your face, your I didn't see you, but your expression when you
can hear
straight up, when I go, man, I was like, Cody Ray hit me up, let me know that Nick fucked up the audio on the shit again, and I was like, I ain't telling him because every time I do it, I sound like a cocksuck. But I was like, let him know. And then as soon as I'm going through with that, he goes, wait a fucking minute. What did you say was in there? And I was like, the intro, like the beginning before recording. And he's like, what did he say? What did Nick say? What did Nick say? What did Nick say? If y'all got the before, dude,
Oh man,
we wouldn't be a podcast.
Yeah, I was
dude.
gonna say I don't think that was bad.
how did we ever do live shows? Ever?
We should do another one though.
No.
we should do another one.
I
We-
missed the live.
We set up this basement. It's one of the things we got planned up for the end of this year.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Having live people here, but I'm saying like a live broadcast.
Oh no, dude! Everything
live
was like
TikToks.
beep.
Oh, like on TikTok. Oh, why do you think we were banned, dude?
Yeah, bullying
Fair enough.
and harassment for some reason. I'm like, we're doing not.
Instigating.
Dude, we
second
didn't even get
Holocaust.
banned when Nick kept saying the N word on accident, dude.
Was I?
It was because we were playing Madden, bro. It was the worst time. We both fell for it. And it was like, this guy was like, yo, my buddy said he went to school with you. And I was like, we're playing Madden in the living room on live, just bullshitting. And he's like, we're like, oh, who was the guy? And he's just straight up, like, he spelled it out clever enough to where we would say the N word. And we both said it. And then,
How do you trick you into doing
Nick
that?
and then Nick just kept saying it under his breath. He's like, I feel like I know this guy. Just kept going. Trevor, shout out Trevor. Trevor joined in the chat.
Yeah, and said it was
And-
spam,
and
and I was
all
like,
caps
"Oh,
was
you
All
motherfucker!"
caps was like, he got you. Stop saying the shit. You're gonna get fucked,
How are you saying it and not knowing you were saying it?
bro. Because we thought it was spelled out like it was a person, and he kind of sounded familiar.
The N word.
No, it wasn't straight up the N word. It was like somebody's name that looked like it was the N word, but the way you said his full name kind of sounded like the N word.
I have no idea what you're
It
saying.
wasn't spelled
at this
like
point.
it.
It wasn't spelled like it. It was just spelled.
But then you said it out loud.
But
and
once
it
you
sounded
say it,
And
it's
it's
like
now
it's
came
like
out.
it's like when you say it fast, it sounded totally different than saying it slow. I was like,
okay.
Forecast looking clear.
because
Let's
I
go.
was like, I was sounding it out, and I was like, who the fuck is this person? And then I started saying it fast. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, oh no,
Yeah. See, this is why we can't go live.
no, because
Yeah,
I
no,
fall
we
for
can't do that
no.
shit.
because I fall for them tricksters, man.
Bastards, bro. Bastards, for real.
tricky.
We too dumb for this shit. We're
If
too
we had,
dumb.
like,
to
a live
everybody's
chat
clever ass
scroll
little
at
jokes.
the
they got.
bottom.
What?
If we had like a live chat scroll at the bottom, Nick would just be reading that shit all fucking episode.
Oh my god, that could be a whole episode itself.
Be
People-
terrible.
Oh my, I think that'd be the time we die, like get canceled.
reads
Not
tweets.
die, but get canceled. Maybe die.
I don't know if we ever get
That's a
canceled.
podcaster's death.
We never get fucking canceled.
We will never get canceled. And then somebody, you motherfucker.
I've been farting lately, dude.
Yeah.
You ever just,
My poop's been solid, dude. I've
you
been
ever
happy.
be farting?
dude? There's been a couple lately that like, you ever have those farts that like you're like, oh my god, that came from me.
And it felt good.
And well, not even necessarily felt good, but it was just like that was so much air, bro.
That was me Saturday night. Holy shit.
Oh, we gotta talk about. We have so much to talk about in such a short time. Okay.
All because Taylor fucked up.
We won't get time for that.
No, we'll get time for it. I want to talk about it because I experienced this shit. What we got here? What time is it? All right, we got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time because this is the last week. We'll get into the last part why we're in such a rush on this one. This is the last week of the comedy contest, which has already gone been passed. There will be a winner on the day you're listening to this. The winner will be going in off having floor seats at Dave Chappelle.
Lucky.
So hey, small round of applause to that winner right there.
I'm gonna see if I
Congratulations
can
on
get
it.
in on that show.
Oh, be the second? You fucking.
Let me that
You
puzzle.
better not, bro. We got shit we gotta do. But no, we got that going on tonight. Super excited for that. Shout out Bill. Appreciate you so much for having us a part of that because it's been such a fucking fun time and we enjoy it. Except for that one car ride home was the worst time of my life. That was terrible. That car ride. I didn't even talk about it last week because I wasn't on the pod. That was shout out you. Yeah. Shake my hand. Firm shake my hand. He saved my life, bro. He straight up saved my life.
Driving safely through the shit storm.
The worst storm I ever saw in my life.
It was like we were in the eye of it the whole way because it was moving slow. But fucking, we just kept going with it.
The worst storm, and not only that,
it was like
Kaylee's
straight
window is not clean.
It was like straight yellow and red, like covering us the whole time, like coming down.
You couldn't see a quarter mile in front of you.
Speed limit was 70. I was going 45. Let's put it that way.
And I was telling him, please don't go 45.
Yeah,
I was
like,
he hydroplaned a couple times. And
bro, I know how to drive though. That's why I was like, dog, you're fine.
He was trying
we
to
got this.
Dude, he gave me his phone.
I'm like, here. I was like, here, I need to drop players, bro. I'm like,
fantasy football team. And before the draft, he's like, yo, I need a couple players I need to drop. Just go through there and see who you like and don't like. I have a vice grip of hell on this phone. Just like.
And then he's like, can't do it. Just
I was like, bro, I can't do it. I got to pay attention.
Continues to look at the road.
Yeah, you can't do anything, but you need to look at it. I need to not look at it.
I have to
look at it. If I'm the passenger in that shit?
I have to look at it.
No, the last time I was driving to Cincinnati, I was a passenger. And I had to take an edible and just fucking sit and not look out the window.
You couldn't see quarter mile. I was paying attention so hard, he didn't see it. There was a car in the ditch facing the fucking... I
saw it.
He gave me the credit at the time. He gave me the credit at the time, though. But at the time, he gave me the credit. Said, "Oh, thank you. I wouldn't have saw that." And I was like, "You're welcome. We're good." That's what he said, not me. That's what he said. And shut up. But no, dude. It got to a point where, like, straight up hail was coming down, and it was so fucking dark.
And I was like, I ain't stopping. And he said, like, 3 times, maybe we should just pull over. And I was like,
then
no.
We hit Sandusky, bro, and the tornado sirens went off.
And I was like, hell no, we definitely booking it now.
You couldn't see shit except for the lightning in the air. And I told Nick, I go, Nick, I swear to God, if lightning strikes the air and it just lights up the sky and
it was
there's a tornado
so cool.
In there, I'm going to pass out.
I'm gonna lie, it was cool though driving through it because you just see like when the lightning would light the whole sky up, it was just bright and it was like you could see all the clouds and how dark it really was.
Cool.
And I was like, dude, I was like, it was dope. I was like, I kept telling him, I was like, this kind of dope, dude. Look at the clouds, like that's
death metal. Driving, you should put on some like heavy ass metal. I
was on the DJ, and I was like, I'm gonna play Motley Crue, and I thought to myself, I was like, what a terrible idea. So we listened to Kevin Gates' album twice.
What the fuck?
Twice.
Yeah, he couldn't even.
I didn't change music, bro. We weren't listening. I was trying to bop a little bit too and get myself. No, it wasn't Kevin Gates. It was Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah, it was Moneybagg Yo. Yeah, I was like, dude.
Oh my god, bro, it was the worst time of my life. It was the worst.
And then it hit Castelia, and it cleared up, and I fucking hit like 70 the whole rest of the way. I was like,
oh yeah, bro. When we got into there, it was literally clear skies. Clear skies, no water, nothing. It was
got to Clyde. It was dry.
Dry as shit. I told him drive as fast as you want. I don't give a fuck.
And
no,
I'm like,
just don't hit a deer.
Isn't that the craziest storm?
And I'm
like,
like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
And I'm like, we just went through some shit,
bro. We got back to the house, and the cops were looking outside because the wind was starting to get a little crazy. And I look over at him, and I was like, "It's coming!" And all of them just looked at me, and Nick was like, "Shut the fuck up, bro." He's like, "I got weed on me, dude."
And I was like, my pen, I left it in the car. I need it. And he was like, "Oh, where's it at? It's right here." And I was like, dude.
He's like, just
Nick,
I got out my
drugs.
car. I got out my car and reached in and I grabbed it. And I was like, all right, dog. Later.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, speaking of drugs, let's get into it. There's so much stuff we have to talk about, and we're not even on topics yet, but we're just talking about what happened with us in general as people. I'll throw this shit out mad fast, then we'll get to you. I had my first ever panic attack. I learned how serious mental health actually is, and I learned I'm not as strong as I thought I was. So after the scramble, I'm going to go to therapy, and we're taking big steps, but holy shit do I have sympathy for motherfuckers now that have had a panic attack, because as myself, who I thought was like mentally an alpha.
Like, part of me is happy that you're here now you understand, but also, like, as a
really
friend, I'm really
unhappy
that you have to understand.
Yeah.
I ain't as strong as I once was.
Right. Precisely. I was talking to all these people, and they were telling me about how, like, they also have it, too. People I didn't think would have it. Like, Evan, shout out Sleazy. He said he has panic attacks. I'm like, no fucking way, dude. Like, you're one of the dudes that kind of thinks like me. Like, yo, we're just going to punch life and keep going. And he's like, no, dude, I have panic attacks. So it was weird to have that, but, like, also really good. Yeah. But I have total sympathy for everybody that's had panic attacks and anybody that I've ever thought about that was having a panic attack. And I'm like, ha, pussy. I was like, no, dude, that shit went. What?
You didn't
on
hear
my
that?
foot.
Oh.
That was him. Yeah. That shit just
Quiet
hugged
back
me.
there.
That was some demon ass hands that just hugged me, bro. It was the worst time of my life. Straight
yeah.
up.
I met some new demon hands recently.
Yeah, let's
Really?
get to that now.
Let me hear it. What do you
Well,
mean?
Nick came on here a couple weeks ago talking about this cool experience he had while he was camping. And I've dabbled with these the devil's fungus a couple times. And so recently, well, like a year ago, I was introduced.
Yeah.
Great time. Loved it. Much like Nick. The other week, fucking dabbled again and had a pretty cool 2 hours. Followed by the worst drug-induced panic attack, fucking hands grab me off the planet, horrible fucking episode. Like, the worst thing I could ever imagine.
What? You started having a bad trip?
And like,
Bro,
I had one negative thought. Or like one thought where I go,
What was that thought?
the thought was, well, because I like being outside in my yard. And
I
it felt so good. The freshly cut grass felt so good on my bare toes. And I go back inside for a second. And like the grass, it was just fucking awesome. It was beautiful. I wanted to feel all of the dirt. And then I got really scared that I was going to go outside naked. And because like I just wanted to feel everything on my skin. And so then I was like, I can't do that. So I locked myself in the house.
Good idea.
I'm not going outside. But then I didn't trust myself. I had so much house. So I'm going to lock myself in the bathroom.
What?
That's where I stayed for like 2.5 hours.
Why did you eat
No,
it by yourself?
we're at the bathroom.
Well,
Why were you alone?
because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, real fucking stupid.
Yeah, you don't
Oh,
do
well,
second
the
dose
other
by
times it went
yourself.
fine.
That's
It
how
went
people
fine.
die, dummy.
Yeah. So I bounced around in the bathroom from like my bathtub to laying on the floor with my foot in the toilet to hugging.
Was your foot like in the toilet
Oh
water?
yeah, not in the water, just like hanging.
I was like, brother.
It was gripping the seat so that I couldn't fly the
Yeah,
fuck
I hope
away.
you cleaned your seat decently.
Yeah, like it's pretty clean right now. Yeah. But
Right now, not if you
He
leave
had
back.
them.
and
He
then
had them
I had to
particles,
feel all these emotions I didn't know I had, and that was a horror. That was the worst part of it. Was remembering shit.
That's crazy.
And then so eventually, after
Sorry about your bad trip.
it was horrible.
Just wait, there's more.
It was the worst thing ever, and I all night I was like, I gotta throw those out. I gotta get rid of the rest of them. This is horrible. This is the
You
worst
got
thing
more?
ever.
Yeah. He wanted
I
to throw
did.
them out. Guess what happened?
What?
He did them again.
Nice.
Guess where he did them?
Here.
My house.
Nice. Imagine
So,
insomnia.
so there was a couple of people that were
Prick.
partaking in a nice trip together. I was supposed to babysit because I
Yes.
ain't doing that shit.
I was
Fuck
supposed
that.
to-
I'm
I
not
was-
gonna do that. I am already a control freak. I understand that. Everybody fucking listens to it. They probably understand now I'm a fucking control freak. But I can't do that because I already trip out. I had a panic attack when I had that edible. I realized what a panic attack was when I had it in person right there, and I go, holy shit, that's literally what I dealt with when I was so high. But I didn't have weed this time. This is terrifying. I was like, dude, I can't do that, especially after what I just had, what I'm going through. I've from what I knew on shrooms, correct me if I'm wrong, if you have a bad mental mind state going into shrooms, it'll fuck your whole day up. It'll fuck it all up.
I think
Yeah.
that's acid. Shrooms is.
I can very much guarantee you, Nick, it might also
what I
be
thought, yeah.
acid.
I thought shrooms was just like it's natural or it's earthy. You
That's
know?
what I thought until they bit me
Groovy.
the fuck back.
Yeah, so what happened was, my boy, is that he pulled up to the crib, right? And people are indulging. And WWE's on. You know your boys are going to watch some WWE. There's people out on the sun porch
Oh
hanging
my
on.
god,
having a
that
good
had to
time.
have been awesome watching on shrooms.
Oh, yeah,
WWE.
just wait. We'll get there. So
Oh.
they're outside. Everybody's outside. They're all having fun, watching YouTube videos, whatever the fuck else. And I just keep going out there, checking in on them, whatever. And Taylor, after like 2 hours, Taylor comes into the living room. That's where I'm sitting watching WWE, drinking beer, just bullshitting. Taylor comes in as if he is a little kid abandoned by his parents in a grocery store, dude. And he walks up and he's pouting, bottom lip sticking out. And he goes, Travis? And I'm like, what's up, dog? And he goes, so I have a lot of anxiety right now, and I feel really down, and I don't want to tell them because I don't want them to be down and ruin their trips. But I'm really sad right now, and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, yo, let's talk this through. Let's talk this through. Let's have a conversation. What's bringing your bad thoughts, dude? He's, I don't know. I just really don't. I'm not having a good time. And I'm not having a good time. And mind you, I won't stand up fully, but he's like, he's quivering, dude. He's not. And I'm like,
sounds like a ghost and Scooby-Doo.
I'm like, you want to get the people from outside? You want to come inside and watch the WWE with me? And he goes, yeah, I'll go get them right now. And so they all come inside, and Taylor sits on the couch. I took a photo of it. If you can remember, timestamp this shit. I'll try and remember to put this in. Taylor comes in and puts like 3 pillows over top of his head and just hides from the earth. He's like, I'm so nauseous. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
That's when the trip starts, man.
No, it never progressed.
He was so fucking down bad, dude. He was. I felt terrible. I'm like, there's nothing that I can do for you. And he's like, I'm watching. He's just so sad.
So this was the other people's first
nothing
time
I can do for you.
doing this, right? So like, I wanted to make sure that they had a good time, and nothing fucked up their mental state, which is why I came running to Travis, or slowly pouting to Travis, I suppose. Dude, because as soon as these things hit, I remembered the trip from the last time and go, fuck, I don't want to do this.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I don't want to go back to that. And it fucking, but you can't do anything at that point. You're there. You're there. And I also was incredibly tired, and I don't know if you had this, Nick, but you can't fucking sleep on those things at all for like 6 hours.
No, man, I was pretty.
I talked to some of the people that did it.
They
just fell asleep real quick.
You should have smoked.
I don't, because as soon as I close my eyes, you just fucking see.
It was just a whole like fucking little shroom party, dude. And I was over here just like
Cody
Ray wasn't even a part of it. Cody Ray was hiding upstairs, but he's like, "Fuck that! I ain't been a part of that." He must have had a bad trip on the shrooms.
He knows better. I know better at this point.
He knows better.
Because
he went home and flushed him down the toilet, bro.
I flushed the rest of them.
Threw him away.
Yeah, I was up till 3 a.m.
I would have gave you money for him. You know that
there wasn't much left.
Not even enough for one trip.
Probably, that's why I had to get rid of him.
I would have went on the spaceship.
Man, I
would have been like, "Whoa,
dude, you wait, you wait, Nick. You keep doing them. One day you'll be here."
But I watched him go through that shit, and that was like just a little bit above where I was going through with the panic attack with the edible. And I was sitting there watching him, and I'm like, without the like body numbness, that's what I was going through, and I was like, "Fuck everything about that." Because they were like, you're like, yo, my body's turning off, but I can't turn off, but my body is done, and I have all the worst thoughts going on.
Even just thinking about it, I like have the worst, most uncomfortable feeling. Like it was.
I can tell the couple times I've talked about it, and it's so fun.
The hallucinating part was just all the the walls moving and shit. It felt like I had the worst case of the spins that I've ever had from drinking. But I was 100% sober.
I think it's because you're inside, maybe close quarters.
That's the thing, too, is, like, I think that probably doesn't help. But, like, I don't want to be outside in that state. I just wanted to fucking lay down.
Outside?
Yeah, they were like, we're going to go walk. And I was like, no, the fuck you ain't, motherfucker.
Well, no, it's great to do that. But, like...
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe, like, get a blanket and lay down at the reservoir and look for the stars. Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't... Man, I get way too fucking paranoid.
Fuck that. Fuck.
He'd be like, there's going to be a sea monster that pops up.
No, it's always like my neighbors are outside my fucking window or shit. Like, it's that paranoid shit. It sucks.
I feel you. I close all my shit, too. I always think, like, if it's 8 o'clock at night and my blinds are still open with my lights on, I'm like, people are looking at my shit right now and they see exactly what I'm doing.
But I hate that thought. I don't ever have that thought, but whenever I do, bro, I'm, like, peeking out the window and I'm like, motherfucker, you going to be there?
Yeah.
But no, speaking of...
So I'm down to one vice that's not going to kill me.
Yeah.
Coke Zero.
Because I am tearing through Coke Zero, too. 2 vices.
That boy's beating the shit out of
No alcohol,
Zero.
so all fucking
You've
Coke
been
Zero.
clean on alcohol and nicotine for quite some time.
Nicotine's almost a year.
That's awesome.
Congratulations,
Alcohol's
brother.
almost a month.
Nice.
Hey, if we go back to the New Year's episode, I did say some of this shit, so...
Nice.
I still work for the stupid fucking federal goddamn government. So.
I forgot.
You should go to UPS, bro.
I might go take my talents to fucking UPS.
You should. They just
I gotta talk to you about that.
They just got fat money.
Did I talk to you about that? No, you were on the phone for that. Yeah, I talked to you about that.
What?
The little stuff I learned. We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Little stuff. Little
we all
trade secrets, inside baseball.
I want to talk about some shit real quick,
Y'all
though.
going to Ups?
I got a question.
Answer.
Got my brown
Y'all ever
socks
been to
already.
Canada?
Nope. Not allowed.
Oh, yeah.
How did you feel about it?
I loved Toronto, but I was also a child.
Toronto.
Okay, Toronto. I've never been to Toronto. What's the place right over the
The
border?
6.
Windsor?
Yeah, that place me got
Ontario.
beef. We got beef. Some real beef. Honestly, some real problems.
Why?
I went to Canada this weekend. So
Nice.
after my panic attack and shit, it was a spontaneous trip for bitches, me, Trevor, and Kaylee. We went to Canada. We had a good time, right?
Yeah.
Until it was my fault a little bit. It was my fault a little bit, but also that place kind of blows. Fat load.
Just Canada?
That place right there. That place right. I don't know about Toronto. Toronto might be fucking tight, dude. But right there, I got beef with them for real. We went there and I was like, there's no idea of anything. And one of the things that I'm trying to work on myself is control and like getting ideas of going to traveling and shit. So if we're going to go into stuff, I usually like to try and plan a lot of shit, trying to get a couple ideas of what to do and everything. But at this moment in particular, nothing. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to think anything. I just want to do. I just want to have a good time. So I ask what the idea is and shit. I'm trying to like loosen up the grip of control, but I still want it a little bit. And they're like, oh, we want to go bar hop. And I'm like, all right, sick. That's the idea right now. Bar hop. Bar hop means if I'm with Braylon, if I'm with bitches, we drinking. She only has like 3 and she's drunk already, but I just keep pounding and I have a good time. We went to the first bar. It was like a little Mexican spot. We're eating a little bit. Got a couple Modelo's in me, of course. You know, I had to go Modelo away.
Fool.
And that's the only beer
fool.
there. But then after that, we ended up going to another restaurant. Oh, no, I'm sorry. After that, we left that bitch. And then we went across the street. And across the street in Canada, weed is legal. So,
You went to the dispensary.
yeah.
Nice.
So we were talking, and I'm talking about how like I don't smoke and shit, whatever. And they're like, "Oh, you're a drinker," and I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Okay, well here is marijuana beer," and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And they're like, 5% marijuana beer. It tastes just like beer, but it's got 5% THC in it.
Does it have alcohol?
No alcohol.
Oh, because I fucking
beer.
miss the taste of beer.
So it tastes decently like beer. So I was kind of like, all right, like fuck it. And they're like, yo, how about this? You can buy it. We'll pop it for you right now. Take a sip. If you like it, you can have it. If you don't like it, we'll refund you. And I go, this is a win-win for me. Okay, sure. I get it. I kind of liked it, so I went with it. I drank about 3/4 of it. And I was like, all right, I'm kind of tired of this shit. So at this point, I had a couple Modelo's in me. I didn't have anything to eat because I wanted to feel a little buzz faster.
Do you know how much this was supposed to be? You said 5%, but like, what's that mean?
Like the whole can 5% or like
how
a
many
serving?
milligrams?
I don't know.
Oh man.
They can't sell over 10 over there.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's the limit that they sell on a product.
Okay.
So you can
so
buy
you're
like
not having
20
a repeat
products
of the other week where
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't buy like it's not. Yeah, so they
So you
take it in
can't get a-
moderation. It's big. It's really small pieces.
So you can't get a 250 milligram.
No.
Okay.
We told them some of the edibles that were over here and shit, like just like 100 milligram each or some shit like that, and they were like, "That's fucking ridiculous." And I was like, "Yeah."
yeah.
I told him about my
bitch.
I told him about my edible, and she goes, "Oh, honey, I'm so sorry." And I was like, "Yeah, I need to be over here for like 5 milligrams."
Can't you just be reasonable with your fucking
Right.
weed,
They're like,
America?
why are you guys
Nope.
always?
No, we
you understand
can't.
why you're
Go
so
hard,
fat?
go hard or go home, baby.
You understand why you're so fat, dude? It's because you guys are just like, oh, here's the nice proportion, here's America's proportion.
Mm-hmm.
So I drank this thing. I'm getting a little high, get a little buzz on going. I'm feeling good, right? We go to the next bar. I pound a couple. I'm buzzed up. I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
We walk downtown. This is where shit gets weird because there is a fucking protest going on of a bunch of Middle Eastern people that we have no idea what they're saying. They're just saying shit. The signs, we don't know what the fuck they say. Then it says like pray for Hassan. And I'm like, oh shit, somebody die? Oh, what the fuck's going on? Whatever. It's a religious one. It's a peaceful one, whatever. Everybody in the neighborhood's freaking the fuck out because they think it's not peaceful. Everybody. You know who else is freaking out? The crackheads. Because there was like 30 of them, bro. One fucking crackhead went up to this trash can, screamed into the trash can, picked it up and threw it down, and then just walked away. Yeah, he was just like, mate! And I'm like, what the fuck? And we tried to walk away from him. He just kept steering all over the place. We ended up passing him once or twice. So many crackheads, dude. Clem Berlin found like cheap Taylor Swift records. We walked 11 minutes that way. I'm hot as fuck. I'm in my jeans and Carhartt like I usually am. I had to walk all the way back 11 minutes. I'm like losing my buzz at this point, and now I'm getting pissed. Because you can't day drink and lose your buzz, because then like your whole day is basically over. So I'm trying to find the buzz again. Then we go to the mall. Mall is massive.
Really?
And one thing that pissed me off, I really wanted to see some Canadian friendliness besides like the people from the weed shop, which like everybody in the weed shop's super nice.
That's every weed shop.
I wanted to have like one of those things where it's like I wanted to shoulder check somebody and have them just apologize to me.
You didn't have that?
That's not how it goes.
I
wanted
remember
to see how
Canada
polite
being
they
that
are.
way. It was super polite.
It's always like I didn't have no polite, but also the spot that I wasn't like a fucking Toronto. Like they're going up to Toronto this weekend. I wish I was because I wanted to see Blaine and Faith. Shout out Blaine and Faith.
Yeah, so Windsor sees a lot of Michigan people. And I think that's a lot of that.
Yeah, I thought it had to be a little bit of splash of America flying over here and being like, fuck you.
They're getting Detroit's runoff.
Dude, it was wild, bro. There's so many drug addicts on the street over
Good
there.
food, though? You eat any good restaurants?
Oh, we had I had a smash burger from a restaurant and shit, which was decent.
You're a burger boy.
Hey, fuck me, burger boy.
All right, guys. Dude, I hear that on the phone. I'm like, God damn. That's why I don't say shit. I don't know why we have a podcast.
Yeah, burger boy.
I'm done talking. I'm sick of you people.
No, but went to Canada and lost the buzz. We ended up leaving. We didn't get to do shit because, like, I know Braylon lost the buzz too. And it just got to a point where, like, shit was closing down fast because it was Sunday, the day before Labor Day. And it was not a good time. It was not that good of a time. I need to run it back. That's why I was like, I asked you if you want to go. Have you gone? Because I want to go and experience Canada.
I can't go to Canada because of my DUI.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what Cody Ray said, too. Cody Ray was like, in a couple months I might be able to. And I was like, damn, bro, none of my friends can go to fucking Canada.
I can't, but it's not because I'm a drunk.
Jesus Christ. Got them paws on you, huh?
No, it's because I don't have my birth certificate.
Oh, that's
what?
true.
You lost it?
Because I got a fucking assault case.
I thought he called a DV.
I think I got that DV,
Not
dude.
fucking yet, man.
He's got 3 of them on his case.
I knew it.
He's on the market now, too, dude. So women, like, get ready for some
I'm
nice
ready for
loving
a
and
fourth.
DVs.
If you like a fucking good old-fashioned Friday Night SmackDown, hit him up, boy, TH.
Don't worry, dude. He'll lay it down.
You wanna take
We got the Monday Night Raw, too.
If you want to take on
the Monday Night
the
Raw.
DV International
That's
Champ.
good. That's fucking good.
Thank you.
The DV International Champ, fucking TH.
God damn. All right. Let's get into the topics, then let's get out of here. There's a couple on the board right now. Let's talk about it right now. Golf Scramble's coming up this weekend. Team is fucking working its ass off like you want to believe to do the shit. We have all the prizes. It's fucking, there's so many. Still got to buy all the beer for all the prizes and shit and all the other stuff. But right at this moment, there's 25 teams. When you're listening to this, it'll be the day before. Hopefully, they'll be close to 30. We're trying to push maybe to 30.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Massive success. Round of applause to the team itself. Before it even happens, round of applause for the work that we have put in. And absolutely to make this a grind, to make this one of the best scrambles, if not the best scramble in the area. If you have signed up your team, congratulations. If you have not, do it right now because I believe tomorrow was the cutoff date, but we'll let you slide.
Yeah,
you heard it here first. If you're listening to our episode, if you're this far in, we love you very much, and we want you to be a part of it. This isn't just for the golfers. It's for the goons. We've talked about it all this fucking time. This is going to be the last time we talk about it before we go to after.
Yeah.
And, of course, we know we're going to talk about it after a little bit. You know
we got to.
But let's get into this. The NFL season. That shit starts tomorrow, bro. God, dude.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Yesterday for you guys listening. Oh, God. I'm so excited.
I can't wait.
So excited. I, as a betting man, I dabbled a little bit last week on college. I'm in the profit right now.
Oh.
I am going to be a millionaire this year. I think this is my year. I really do believe it. I'm already betting on house money. It's not my money. It's house money because I made some money. You know what I'm saying? I think we just keep the trade moving.
I think my goal this year is to yield at least 500. If I can yield 500 in bets, like I'll be pretty happy and proud of myself.
Tail me, because I promise you I'm making millions this
My
year.
goal is to be $50 in the hole at the end of the season.
Why?
Because I plan to lose my fantasy league, and I don't want to bet fucking anything.
He's done. It's hard.
I just can't afford shit.
That's fair. That's fair. We did a fantasy league too. We did a little draft. That shit's crazy. Shout out Cody Ray for picking up Cooper Kupp. And you got Travis Kelce.
I first picked Travis fucking Kelce.
I was like, bro, I forgot about 2 of the drafts. I was in league for both of them. I was like, oh shit, I'm drafting.
Yeah, I hit him up because I wasn't able to do league, and I was just like draft.
And I was like, oh shit. I was on the tee box and I heard. I was like, hold up, let me check that quick. I was like, oh shit, let me hit this tee shot.
But first, watch this drive.
Okay. That was decent.
I did.
Decent little
I've been playing pretty solid lately, man. Everything's fucking, I would say, dialed in at this point. Like,
nice.
I'm at peak of my play this season.
Can I get paired up near him?
Go ahead.
Oh, we all will. We all will.
Perfect, because I want to fuck up Nick's head like I do.
No, I have an idea who's going to be with him. We're going to put the bitch with him. We're putting that bitch with him.
Who's the bitch? Oh, are we?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I want to.
Yeah. Liz?
Yeah, Liz will be near. Liz will be near. That dumb bitch will run her mouth the whole fucking time, dude.
That's okay. I love
No, let's
Elizabeth.
talk. I want to talk football.
Okay, okay.
We're a short time right now. What time is it? We have a short time. I want to talk football. I want to get the predictions right now. We're a day late. Of course, you guys are listening to this on Friday, but we're recording on Wednesday, the day before the NFL season starts. And I want to go with the person that knows the most about football here, Taylor.
Hey.
Who's... You should have heard it, bro. I went through and I was like, okay, we're going to play a game for who is the starting quarterback for what team.
Oh, my God. I remember that game.
I said Kansas City Chiefs.
Dude, I knew
he
it.
couldn't fucking think of the quarterback for Kansas City Chiefs.
I knew who it was. I just didn't know his fucking name, all right?
Philadelphia Eagles.
For this, Jalen Hurts.
There you go. There you go.
I remember it now because I was shamed for not
Minnesota.
knowing.
New York Jets. It's your favorite person. You know it.
Hold on. Jets. It's not Alex Rodriguez. It's the other one.
What? It's Aaron Rodgers.
I get them fucking mixed up,
the
man.
same people, dude.
Hey, what about the Minnesota
they both
Vikings?
sound like A-Rod.
Minnesota Vikings.
That's a pretty good one. He was all over ESPN last year.
Who the fuck? I don't
Shirtless with chains on, dude.
No idea.
Kirk Cousins.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap. Kirk Cousins.
Oh, bro. So I want to ask you predictions of this season. Who is going to be in the Super Bowl?
Bengals.
Bengals and who?
Bengals and
That's
it's
so
gonna be
hard.
somebody that can't be in there.
That's
I
hard.
Fuck it up.
That's tough.
I don't fucking know.
Say it.
I don't know.
Say it.
I really don't
Say
know.
it.
The Raiders.
The Raiders?
Yes.
All right.
Watch it.
Why?
I don't know. Because I was
Who do you
pressed.
got? Who do you got?
I think the Eagles run it back.
Okay.
And Cincinnati or the Chiefs again.
I'm tied up. Clearly, I'm wearing my
That's
Cincy
what
jersey and shit.
That's what I feel. I don't know though. Jets maybe.
Jets are tough, dude. I got Jets in my Final Four.
Yeah, same.
Final Four
dude,
for sure.
Oh, dude, they're stacked.
I think they're good, dude. They're gonna be so good. I think Aaron Rodgers excels really well on that offense. I'm so fucking excited for football. You have no idea,
dude. Hey, not to be that guy, but I'm kind of happy Jeff Wilson's on the fucking IR because Raheem Mostert's gonna be taking like every snap in Miami.
Man, you're a fantasy person.
And I'm like,
you gotta be a little greedy.
And I'm like, hey, yo, bro, he's going to fucking eat, bro, because he ate last year.
I think he'll do good. I picked him up. In one of my leagues. I saw him on the free, and I was like, come on, what are we doing here? What are you doing here?
Yeah.
I'll pick you up. I'll cradle you like a baby.
Yeah, bro. He's an easy, nice, solid pickup, bro, if he's on your free agency.
I'll go Chiefs or Bengals, one of the two, because I can't pick between that. I don't think the Bills have it. I think the Bills are going to fall apart this year. As much as the Bills are a stacked team.
As much as I'd like to see them there, I think it's going to be the same.
I think the Bills
Cincinnati or the fucking Eagles.
I think the Bills are going to get knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. I think they wouldn't get into the playoffs, but I don't think they hold it down. I think this is the last year you see Diggs and Allen are in a team together because Diggs is really going to show some personality. Even though they're like, oh, they're fine. You could tell at the end of that season they weren't fine at all.
Yeah.
They were not happy. Fuck Diggs for not getting 5 more yards for me to get $2,000. Yeah. But NFC, bro, I want to say like maybe Minnesota.
That's a good one. Whew, that's a real good one.
I want to say maybe Minnesota or I like the Eagles are going to run it back hard again, but I don't know if the Eagles – the only reason why the Eagles are so good last year is because they were blessed with a healthy team all year. They didn't have barely any injuries. They were straight up with it. I think that's going to bite them in the ass this year, and I think that they're going to fall a little bit, maybe even at the worst times. So I would say Minnesota. Other than that, NFC-wise, I can't really even think of a powerhouse team that has it front and back. Like the Vikings have a really solid defense, and their offense is fucking electric. They lost Thielen. But they still have fucking KJ, and they still have everybody else.
Yeah.
And fucking they just signed TJ on a massive deal.
TJ Hawkinson?
Yeah. They signed him on a massive deal, so it could happen, man. It could happen on that side. I think if I had to be real on it, I think I would say Bengals and Vikings. And you get both LSU wide receivers back at it, Jefferson and Chase.
That'd be insane.
That's a hard team. That's a hard game right there.
Oh, that's an insane game.
It's funny and it's cool as a fan because I'm sitting here talking about the Bengals in the Super Bowl, and it's not really necessarily like front running, like because we are that team.
Yeah.
Nobody can fight that. We're that team. Evan was on the chat earlier and was saying about how Bengals are going to be in last place in the conference. And I think it's hilarious, but truthfully, the AFC North has the easiest schedule. Because last year we had the hardest. Our last 8 games we were undefeated, but the fucking games were insane. We had all the dogs in the NFL. This year, bro,
nearly killed it, dude.
Every single game. What?
What? We nearly killed it, dude.
Yeah, we did. We almost killed 2. 2.
The jury's still out on that one.
I don't think anybody in the AFC North, like everybody in the AFC North, has an easy 9-game win season. Everybody has such a nice schedule. Like even the Pittsburgh Steelers, I pull up theirs and I'm like looking at it and I'm like, man, they don't have much competition. It's kind of crazy. So I think that it's going to be a fight. I think maybe this is a year you see 2 AFC North teams go into playoffs, and maybe they shouldn't even be in the playoffs.
Right.
Or maybe 3, I'm sorry.
Those first 2 weeks are going to be important.
I think we lose. Come up.
Both?
No, I think we lose 1, win 1. I think we'll beat Baltimore. I'll be there. Shout out.
I'll be watching.
I think that Browns game. I think that Browns game we take an L. No. I hope we do. I really do.
No.
I really do, because I wanna for one learn, because every time we lose, somehow we end up better.
Not against the Browns.
We lose every year. Have you not seen
we haven't
the
gotten any
records?
fucking better from losing.
Dog, we're like fucking 1-6 in the last 4 fucking years. Like, it's ridiculous. But we're going to win versus the Ravens. We're going to learn from that shit. And I really think the more important one that I really want the Browns to win is because I want all of the Browns fans' hopes to get up.
See, that won't happen.
I want their hopes to be sky high. I want them to win that game and be like, this is our fucking year. And I'll be like, you know what it is, dude. You live it. And then they barely make it in the wild card, or they don't make it in the playoffs. And I'm like, man, this was your year. Huh?
I want to be there for the week 1 loss. And I know they're going to lose because every single Browns game I attended as a Browns fan, they lost.
Wear a Browns jersey.
I'm about to.
Do it, dude. And then rip that bitch off and be like, who day? I was here the whole time.
That's really an idea.
Like, why was this dude cheering for the Bengals the whole fucking time, bro?
In his Browns jersey.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a really good season for football.
Yeah, bro. So I'm just excited. Taylor's not, but I am.
Oh, dude. Taylor isn't. That Taylor. I literally talked on the phone today, and I go, guys, great news. There was a lot of adversity at the beginning of the phone call today, and I'm talking to him, and I'm like, well, I have great news, guys. The NFL season is literally tomorrow. This motherfucker goes, woo. And I was like, all right.
And I was
not the energy I wanted.
Not having it
at
the time.
Wait.
Nah, bro. That shit is.
I don't have league. I just got to edit, and I'm just going to.
Right.
And listen to that fucking intro.
Yeah, cut that.
Before we get out, let's talk real quick. Because also, the reason why I made the money, shout out, Colorado College. How do we feel about Deion Sanders?
He's a coach, dude.
Coach?
He's a coach.
He's a coach.
Hell of a fucking coach.
How do we, I mean, that team is crazy, bro. I'm be honest with you. The reason why I want to pay attention to college football this year, besides Ohio State, which don't look that good, is
it was like
Colorado.
4 wide receivers that had like 100
over 100 yards. And one of them played the other side of the ball.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter, I believe his name is.
Yeah, something like that.
1 interception, 11 receptions for 114 yards, and an interception. And apparently Deion was like, we missed 2 long balls. Like, if we would have hit those long balls, the Heisman would have been sitting at his house already. Like, he would have had like 180, 200-yard game passing and had an interception. I mean, the guy would have had a game that everybody like would fucking dream of in Madden.
Right.
Like, the guy is unbelievable, and I love the way that he came into that team. So I was having a conversation. We're like real close here. Having a conversation with one of my homies, and he was talking about how he can't stand Deion. And I was like, why can't you stand Deion? And he's like, because Deion said he was going to stay at the HBCU forever. And I was like, no. He said until he had a contract or he had a team that wanted to acquire him that was worth it, he was going to stay there. And he stayed there for like 3 years or something and built that bitch up enough to where literally that team, like I think it was like 75% commute or like, what's the fucking when they transfer over or transfer rate, whatever it was. The highest rate that they've ever had in college football, they had for Colorado because Deion was there, and it was because a lot of people from the HBCU went from there over to Colorado, like his son, Travis Hunter or whatever. He came over from there too. All these dudes came over from the HBCU to Colorado to get more television time, to be on that bitch, to get drafted. And I was like, if anything, I think he did more for the HBCUs than a lot of people realize, because he put these guys on the map and like gave them primetime opportunities.
Yeah.
It's like, you've got the talent and shit. But I don't even know. I don't know if it's like it's because it's a cheaper college or it's just because it's predominantly like it's just a black college, to where why these people wanted to go there instead of going to these other schools if they didn't have the grades or whatever. But man, I think it put on a spotlight for those colleges over there to start getting some more looks for
Colorado
sure.
Definitely on the map, man.
Colorado
after that big TCU upset. That's who they played.
Oh, it was TCU. I thought it was LSU for some reason.
No.
TCU, and they were in the national championship last year.
Yeah.
They beat the fucking champ. They were not the champ. They fucking ate dicks last year. But they beat the fucking team that was in the playoff, in the championship last year. They beat them good, too.
Yeah, bro.
It was a good fight. You got to pay attention to college football.
No, I really don't want to.
You look so
I
out of it.
struggle with the fucking professional football. No.
I don't pay attention to college football like that, except for the entertainment purposes of it.
No, I have no interest. I don't know why I hate it so much, other than like the players never got paid for shit, and I just hated that. But like,
they get paid now, though.
Yeah. They do. They get paid. I know you try to fight me. They get paid.
I know.
They do.
I know it's better.
It's better. It really is.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just too much. It's too much.
Man, straight up though, football's back. I'm fucking excited for
Stoked
that shit.
about that, man.
Tell you what, man, I'm gonna tell you right now. I know it's already a day late. I'll tell you some of the bets for the week right now. I got some money on the Lions over top of the Chiefs. Travis Kelce's questionable. We're gonna find out Friday when you're listening to this if I was right or not on that one. Bengals over the Browns.
You
got that bet in. Got that bet in with
Okay.
Jamar Chase and a touchdown.
Hey, first touchdown?
No, a touchdown.
Okay.
And Pachenko, I believe his name
Isaiah
is.
Pacheco?
Yeah, got him for a touchdown as well. Those two touchdowns guaranteed, and the Bengals win.
I am going
Money
to be
line.
betting. As soon as you started talking about it in like detail, I was like, oh, I fucking missed that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got a lot of bets that involve Travis Kelce tomorrow.
I have three vices.
Not fun. Not fun. Not fun.
Hyperextends his knee.
Number one draft pick.
So funny.
Bro, we'll leave you on this one. I tried helping dude out for a fantasy football draft with the Cooper Cup news that's been coming out. I'm like, hey, whatever you do not pick Cooper Cup unless it's like 7th round, 5th round, 6th round, whatever.
Who? Not me.
No.
Okay.
Angel. Yeah. I was trying to reach Angel through Liz and trying to have help with it because I'm the one on the shit, right? I know my shit. Dog, she hits him up, tries to say all the knowledge and shit. I don't know if it was just me needing to mansplain it to him so he understood it, because I wouldn't have listened to that bitch either, let me tell you. And he ended up texting her later and goes, got Cooper Cup 101. Number 1 pick.
Oh, dude.
And I'm like, you're done. You're done. Your next pick's 20 in the snake draft. You're done. It's over with.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hard times, dude. But football season's around, guys. I'm fucking excited for
Hell
it.
yeah, dude. I'm
Dude,
stoked.
we got the finals we're going into right now. Pay attention to that on the Bill Squires YouTube. It's going to be a fucking blast. I'm so excited for that shit. You have no idea. 10 comedians that really worked hard and did real good work this week are going to be on a vlog for that one, and we're going to find out tonight who the winner is. So excited for it. Make sure you guys are downloading, doing everything. Make sure you guys, if you have not, sign up for it. If you guys want to for the scramble, do it tonight.
No.
Do it now. Right now as you're listening to this shit. Get some people. Just have a good time. Enjoy yourself. And next week will be the first week we're back with 2 episodes, everybody. So thank you for that. We'll catch you guys next week. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. Love you. Peace.